Hi there, I'm Bunna, and welcome to my Ark Nomad series. The map of Fjordur has been subdivided into grids, and with each passing day I'm forced to relocate to an adjacent one. I have full access to previously traveled grids, but only once they're no longer adjacent to me. I'm not allowed to live in a permanent base structure, but can rely on movable structures and platforms for my needs. Flying creatures are forbidden unless they're used for walking or utility purposes only. The series will come to an end once I've reached level 100. Hello there everybody! Bunna here, and welcome back to some more Ark Nomad. When we last left off, we tamed ourselves a level 145 Rex, with a name so goddamn long that you can't even see it in-game. We made ourselves an awesome raft and did some pretty epic stuff with that, and we harvested some carrots up by the one village so that we could plant them on said raft and begin harvesting the power of the toilet. One of the other goals I had for last episode was to hit level 65, which we were not able to do while recording, but off camera I did a lot of grinding and a lot of stuff in the background that I figured would be kind of boring for you guys, and I was able to achieve level 65. And part of the things that we were doing was reconstructing this raft, and as you can see I made it pretty much completely stone now. I also made it a lot larger, because we're going to have to get all of these dinos on here as we go sailing. I moved the garden a little bit, I put a preserving bin on here, and I ended up moving the toilet. Basically, I have just been hopping on periodically throughout the week and keeping these guys growing. It seems to be like whenever I first log on, there's not anything in the crop plot, but then the game kind of catches up. So it consumes like a bunch of fertilizer all at once, and then it gives me a bunch of carrots all at once. So as you can see here, there's like 203 carrots, and more than likely this fertilizer is going to disappear like any second. Oh yeah, see, look at that. See? That's what it's been doing. But it's all good because I've been banking them, and I've been putting them in this preserving bin. So as you can see, we have a fuck ton of carrots, in addition to a bunch of Rex eggs, because I've basically just had them turned on to mating this entire time, and every time I log in, I've just been picking up their eggs. So we're either going to hatch these to make a Rex army, or I'm going to hatch them in order to kill the babies for a lot of experience. I'm not sure which of those I'm going to do yet. But we've just been stockpiling them, I figured I could make that decision later on. So now that you guys are all caught up to speed, let's talk about the goals for this episode. First and foremost, I want to hit level 75, but given that XP is so hard to get now, and levels are taking so much to level up, more than likely I'm going to achieve that off camera, just like we did this level 65 goal, because it's just going to involve a lot of grinding and a lot of boring stuff that you guys just aren't going to want to watch, and stuff that I'm really not going to feel like recording and then editing because it's mostly going to be boring shit. So level 75 is a goal that will be achieved before next episode, but something that you're probably not going to see in this episode. Aside from that, I want to head over to the swamp biome that we talked about in the last episode, because I want to tame ourselves a Paraceratherium. And in addition to that, I want to start making the platform saddle for it, and begin making a large base on its back, plus the larger of the wagons, if we can get our hands on those things. I am trying my best here to get this cart positioned on the raft as best I can, because we've got to make room for the Rexes, and also the Paraceratherium once it's on here. I'm thinking we might need to craft cryopods at some point, but I really didn't want to use cryopods in this series unless I absolutely have to, because I'd like to keep the caravan as close to a caravan as I can, and once you start introducing cryopods, I feel like it kind of loses some of the charm. So I'm going to try my best to keep away from using them, but the time may come where I just have to pod these guys up because they are just way too big. So like I was talking about in the last episode, the goal is to sail to the west over to that swamp biome, because that's where Paraceratherium can spawn. I also want to get some Plant X species seeds while we're over there, and potentially a bunch of organic polymer, because there are decomposing corpses in that swamp, and if you harvest them with like a hatchet or a club, I'm pretty sure you get a ton of organic polymer, and I wouldn't mind stocking up on that while we're over there, especially since this trip is going to be really dangerous. So that's kind of the plan. I'm going to stick mostly to the shore all the way up until that autumn area, because at that point I don't think leads can spawn, so we should be safe. Oh god. Katrina? Katrina, stay on the raft, girl. Come on, steady your feet, girl. Steady your feet. Okay. That might work. I may have to go into third-person mode here. Oh my god, your foot is directly on my head. And I already hit a rock because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh god, it's all going to shit. Oh, hang in there, wagon. Hang in there, wagon. Okay, Gregor. That should be good, buddy. Let's try that. Sharp turn. Oh, sharp turn. Okay, we got it. We got it. I think. Oh god, what is happening? Alright. Our wagon's going a little bit nuts, but I think we'll be okay. Alright, so like this is perfect. If I can stay this close to shore and avoid hitting rocks, we should be golden all the way to the swamp. My only fear is if this starts to open up into larger bodies of water, then we might be screwed. If an alpha lead hits us, we are instantly fucked. Alpha leads can break a raft in one hit. So if one of those is in the water, we're just screwed. We're done for. Once again, I apologize for the really janky camera work right now, but this is really the only way that I can do it, is to keep looking under the water, and then turning the boat like this, and then looking under the water again. Oh my god, there's a dodo on our boat, guys! Would you look at that? He's hitching a ride! Hi, buddy! Oh, coral reef. We gotta avoid that. Okay. Alright, this is some really deep water out here, so we've got to try to avoid that, while also avoiding these rocks up ahead. I am not so confident in our abilities right now, but we are doing our best. Alright, this is certainly some deeper water here, so I'm taking a bit of a chance by going over top of this, but I don't see any leads, so I think we're okay. I think. There are some jellyfish up here that I'm really hoping don't sting anything on the raft, because if they do, it could knock it into the water. Please don't sting us. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, we're getting close, guys! Look at that! I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves me right, that there are no lead spawns between here and the swamp area now. So we should be good just to sail straight across the open water, and that should take us right to the swamp biome. Alright guys, it's time to squeeze your ass cheeks and pray that that spawn map was right, because we are heading over very deep water. And if we get attacked by a lead here, there is no hope. We are just fucked. So let's pray that it was correct and there are no lead spawns here. Holy crap, guys. I dare say, I think we successfully sailed to the swamp. I think we fucking did it. I've seen a ton of sharks, but I didn't see any leads, which is really, really good news for us. Alright, we're going to pull right into shore here, park our little raft, and our whole caravan is waiting to take on the fucking swamp. Before we leave the raft, I am going to grab ourselves some carrots, just so we have them on us. And I should just be able to get some Narco Bear. Oh my god, that's a Eurotrepid. That's a Eurotrepid. Neutral, please kill those things. Please kill them. Yep, there we go. Oh, don't knock it into me! Don't knock it into me! Ah! Ah! Did you get it? Did you get it? Please tell me you got it. Are we good? Okay. Okay, it's dead. Whoo! Fuck these things, dude. Fuck these things. They do give black pearls, though, which is really nice. Alright, so we landed our raft at the north end of the swamp, just so that we know where we're at in case we have to get back there, which of course we will. There might be resources here that we can gather, too. Like, I know there's caves and stuff. I haven't explored this a ton, so I don't know what all there is to get, but we might as well check it out while we're rolling through. If there's like a lot of metal or crystal or something, then it might be worth taking it on our way through. There's not much of anything in here. I was hoping there might have been like metal or oil or something, but that doesn't seem to be the case, so... Alright, Gregor, we're going to change your follow distance to medium, I think might be the one to do it. Because, buddy, you gotta ride the wagon. That's just like customary for you, you know? There you go, see? That's so much better. Oh, Paraceratherium! Ha-ha! Hi, buddy! What level are ya? 20? Fuck! You suck! Alright, well, you know, any low levels, I think we're just gonna kill. Because it's good XP, for one, it's good meat, and I think that we can get some good resources out of it. Okay, guys, also, if you could help kill this snake, it's a 140 snake, if you don't mind. Can you come back here and can you kill this thing for me? It's kind of killing William. I'm not a fan of it killing William right now. Thank you, buddies. Thank you. Okay, how do I move you guys? Is there a command just to move you? I know there's a command to move you, I just forget what it is. There you go. There you go, guys. Out of my road. You know what, I should start gathering some narco berries along the way too, because I'm probably going to need them for the Paraceratherium, and also I want to store the carrots inside of William, but if I put them in there by themselves without any other kind of food, he'll probably just end up eating them. So I'm gonna mix it in with some other berries, that way he stays away from these guys. These are valuable, buddy. Don't eat these. I think I might also bump our gamma up just a little bit. Oh my god, that's so much better. Now we can see. I see another Paraceratherium, guys! Haha! What level are you, bud? Let's find out. 130? That's pretty darn good. You know what? We might end up taking that. Hi there, bud! You eating from the trees? Yeah, you are. You're like a fat giraffe. Yeah, oh, look at you, just eating air. You're eating air right now. That's adorable. So I'm thinking we might just end up taking this guy. A 130 is pretty darn good. I mean, I could scour a lot longer and try to find a higher level, but I don't know, to be honest, that's pretty fucking solid. I like his color. I like his style, you know? He keeps eating the air, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to come back over here. Going to bring the Rexes. Just going to set them on neutral so that they guard William, while I try to trap this thing. I think that is our best course of action. If these piranhas attack, they should be able to keep him defended. And we're going to make a large bear trap. I think that works on Paraceratheriums. I actually might Google it real quick before I try it. Large bear traps do indeed work. I just confirmed it. So we are good to craft ourselves one of those guys. Okay, guys. Here we go. I think the best thing I can do is set up the gateways as best I can, and then put the trap in the center, and then lure it in, kind of like I did to Rex in the last episode. I'm fairly certain these things can't fit through regular dino gateways. We're about to find out, because I'm about to shoot it in the face. And if it can fit through, that is super unfortunate. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, here's one of those corpses I was telling you about. I'm gonna have to harvest that thing whenever I get my hands free. Okay, it is making the widest of turns. Holy crap, buddy. And it broke aggro. Okay, fantastic. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Come on in, buddy. Come on in. I made a home. Just for you. And we seal it off. Okay. And now we pray that it can't get out of this thing. I think we're good. Oh, we're totally good. Alright, let's put these guys on passive, just so they don't accidentally bite the Paraceratherium. And very quickly, I'm going to look up on Dododex how many trank darts this is going to take. Alright, according to Dododex, it should take about 52 trank darts. So, no sense of delaying. Let's just get right into it. Also, please stop following me. Thank you, guys. What are you doing with your paw right now, buddy? What the fuck are you doing? Where is it going? Oh, Kaprosuchus! Oh, Kaprosuchus! Oh my god, it's a 135! Can I bolo it? I probably can't bolo it. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked! Gregor, please! Kill it, Gregor! Well, I've got the bed at the raft, so I'm gonna spawn there. I don't know how successful I'm gonna be at running back to where I died at, but we'll see. Alright, well the good news is the run here was super easy, and Gregor already killed it for me, so all in all, I think we're just gonna wash it off. Nothing ever even happened. We are just fine. This guy might be torpor running. I'm not entirely sure. I might try to magnifying glass him in a second just to see what his torpor's at. Alright, what is your torpor level at here, buddy? Let's take a peek. Oh yeah, you're almost knocked out. Let's keep up on it. Come on, you son of a bitch. Aha! Ha-ha! We did it, guys! Alright! Not too shabby. Let's track this guy, so we know where he's at. I think I might restructure these gateways around him just to try to protect him. And then we're gonna start getting the crops and narco berries on him, so that we can actually officially tame this thing, and not just call it a job well done before it's even done. Alright. Got him fully closed off with the gateways. Now I need to actually put the gates in there, and that should seal him up nicely. The problem is I don't even know if I have the gates. I don't think I do. So I might grind these out while he's knocked out, and seal him in nice and safe. Oh, hey, there's some Plant X species seeds right here. Sick! Let's grab these things real quick. Ha-ha! Alright, well that just solved that problem. I'm gonna harvest these corpses around here too, like I talked about, but I want to get these gates made first. That way I'm sure that this thing is safe, because I'm not entirely convinced that a snake can't just roll up on it and start biting the shit out of it. And I want to make sure it's not going to be, like, losing its taming effectiveness and all that stuff. And just in case you're wondering, I am purposefully making the vanilla versions of the gates instead of the S Plus versions, because with vanilla, when you place them down, they don't automatically open and close. And with S Plus, that can be really, really annoying, especially whenever you're boxing in something like this. I don't want these gates to constantly open and close, I just want them to stay closed. So when that's the case, vanilla is typically always the better option to go with. If I need to in the future, I can always convert them into an S Plus item, but for right now, I don't want them to be. And this here is the final gateway, so now we can actually slap the crops on him, and a bunch of narco berries, which I might have to gather some more with William here. We'll see. Yeah, he only has 124. So I will gather some more, but I do want to get this thing taming up, just to see how fast it's going to progress. Alrighty, buddy, here you go! Bada boom! You got your Socium carrots? Let's see, 2%? 3%? That's not bad. That's not bad, I'll take it! So just to be safe, I am going to throw some measure berries on him as well, but I'm pretty sure that that is plenty of crops to tame this thing. It's already almost at 10%. But I do want to be on the safe side, so might as well. Now, as this thing is taming up, I think this is a good opportunity for me to gather all these corpses that I was talking about. I also want to make the Paraceratherium platform saddle if I'm high enough level, and I want to make the giant caravan, but I think I'm going to wait to attach it until we get on the other side of the water. You know, this is probably the one good thing about the swamp, is that all these cattails give a ludicrous amount of narco berries. Whereas everywhere else in the game, they can be rather hard to come by, with the exception of those pink flowers that we were harvesting a few episodes ago. But this is nice. I mean, this is good rates for a Parasaur. Alright, 620 narco berries should be plenty, on top of what we already put on them. So let's go ahead and just trank the shit out of this thing.
Fucking delicious.
Alright, let's start harvesting some corpses. I'm pretty sure the hatchet is the thing to use here. Chainsaw would be better, to be honest. I wonder if I can even make a chainsaw. What level do I have to be? Let's see, I can totally make a chainsaw, but I need a fabricator, which I don't have access to right now. So I think we're just gonna stick with the hatchet, and then maybe in the future, if we need a bunch of polymer, we can just come back here. But I'm pretty sure this is gonna get us quite a bit. Oh my god, this is fucking glorious. Are you guys seeing this? Oh my god! Look at that, 128? From 2 corpses? That's amazing, not to mention all the freaking spoiled meat. So if I put this in helium, does it extend the timer? It does not. Okay, I'm pretty sure I would need a fridge to extend this, which we don't have right now, but we will probably pretty soon. If I can get the platform on this guy, then we can put the fridge and everything in the platform, and that should solve that problem. Speaking of which, let's see what level it is for a platform saddle, because I honestly don't even know. Let's see. Oh, sweet, we can make it. Oh my god, that is a godsend. The question is, do we have the resources? Because that might be a different story. I think we actually do. Oh my god. Guys, the stars have aligned! We've done something right! Alright, so he is taming up fairly fast. He's already at 20%. So I think what I might do is just explore the swamp a bit, and gather as many of these corpses as I can, because the organic polymer is going to be amazing for progressing us forwards, and I really don't know of a better place to get it outside of going to, like, the winter zone, but the winter zones are just so incredibly harsh. I think I'd much rather just harvest it while I'm here, and then just take it with us. So yeah, this is probably going to be my life for a couple minutes here, just smacking some decaying corpses. But I'll keep you guys posted as to the progress of things.
5 minutes later.
You know what? I just realized something. I had re-enabled picking up objects last episode, which means I could craft a fabricator, place it down, and then pick it back up when I'm done. Which is what I had intended on all along, and it would definitely make my life a lot easier because I could make a chainsaw. Look at that, baby. Oh my god, that's some sweet sex in my mouth. Alright, so we slap this bad boy down. We're gonna put the fabricator on top of this bitch. And we should be able to just pull everything we need for the chainsaw in here after I learn it. And we should have the polymer too, because I just harvested a bunch of it, so... We need electronics, though. Alright, so we need 25 electronics crafted up. And then after that, we can get ourselves a sweet chainsaw. I'm probably going to need some more gasoline, so I might start making that in my refining forge real quick, too. And then we're going to keep harvesting all these corpses. Also, I keep forgetting about this, but I need to trim my hair. It has been a very long time, and I'm pretty sure I'm full growth again. I am. I'm also going to give myself a ponytail, because that's just my style. Not in real life. Never had a ponytail. Never will have a ponytail. But in-game, it's my thing. Alright, electronics are done making. Now it's time for the chainsaw. Bada boom. And this should hopefully get us a ton more polymer. We're going to find out. You know, while I've got the fabricator down, I'm also going to make myself a canteen. Because I am tired of not having access to one. I definitely need one in my life, and I might as well. Alright, so now let's take everything back, including this metal. We should be able to pick this up. And we didn't waste any resources, because I'm probably going to end up putting that on top of the platform saddle after we get it in the Paraseer Ethereum. So, I mean, we wasted nothing, really. If anything, we just sped up our progress a ton, because now we have a fucking chainsaw. Gregor, it's good to see that you're riding the wagon again, buddy. I really missed that. It's certainly your home. Alright, people, here we go. Okay. It's looking good so far. Oh my god. Jesus Christ! How is it still going? 240 organic polymer. From one fucking corpse? Are you kidding me? Alright, well, I'm gonna spend a couple minutes doing this, because why not?
2 hours later.
Okay, the chainsaw finally broke. I do have the fabricator and stuff on me, so I might just try to repair this thing here real quick. Gonna need 13 electronics, which this could start to become an issue. I don't have many pearls to work with, and I could easily see us running out of pearls to repair this thing, so I'm probably only gonna do one more chainsaw health through, and then I'm gonna stop harvesting corpses, because otherwise we're gonna run out, and I'm pretty sure we might need these for something else in the future. Alright, let's pull the remaining resources we need, and repair this puppy up, so that we can get back to work. Oh, hey guys, we leveled up! Level 66! We're gonna put our final point into Fortitude, which will take us to 30 Fortitude in total. I think after this point, I might just start investing the rest of my points into melee damage, because that will affect my harvest rates with tools. So that's probably my next step. If not that, then maybe I'll do more into weight, but I'll probably do melee damage. Well, it's nice to see that Gregor is back in his rightful position, on top of the wagon, riding away. Check out all the spoiled meat and polymer I have so far, guys. This is nuts. William can barely move right now. That's how much shit that I have. Look how slow we are. He's trying. His little parasaur legs. They're trying. The excellent thing about this is that I can take all of this spoiled meat and combine it with the narco berries that I'll be harvesting with that Paraseer Ethereum, and we can mass produce so many narcotics, which is going to be a boatload of experience. And if I combine it with one of these runes in the swamp, plus the XP boost from the toilet, we should get a ton of experience.
5 minutes later.
So my chainsaw's down to about a quarter health left, and I have 1800 polymer, nearly. So I think I'm gonna stop there with the corpses, and I'm gonna look at the couple things that we have to craft instead, because I might need to start gathering resources for that stuff, and I want to shift my focus to that, because this Paraceratherium is already at 51% taming, and if we need to get some like metal and stuff like that to make some of the innards of our base, then I want to get on top of that now while I still have the time. Oh, that's a Spino! That's a Spino! I don't know if it'll attack my Paraceratherium or not. 85. Alright, let's just go kill this thing right now. Also, this thing. Oh, it's coming after me. It's coming after me. It's coming after me. Not this time, you son of a bitch. Not this time. Ha-ha! They should tear it up pretty easily. Oh my god, they destroyed it. Are you kidding me? Alright, so let's take a little peeky peek and see what this bigger wagon is going to take to make. Because I might have to start gathering that stuff now. I think it might be this one. Or it's this one. I'm not sure which is the larger. This one here takes slightly more resources. So I'm thinking it's probably this one. And I'm thinking we already have all of that stuff. So let's just try to pull it. I need more wood. Oh yeah, I totes have that wood. It's just not pulling from the campfire for some reason, but we can solve that problem. Alright, let's try this again. Giant Highland wagon. Boom! Ha ha! Look at that, baby! It even comes with a couple door snaps and a door? Are you shitting me? That's awesome! So like I said, I'm not going to place this down just yet, because I don't think this is going to fit on the raft. So I'm just going to wait until we get back to the mainland, and then we're going to put this down, and then we'll attach it to the Paraceratherium. So aside from the wagon, we're also going to need a refrigerator, which I already have learned. I'll just have to make it. And it also requires electronics, so I'm glad we didn't use all those pearls that we have. I'm probably going to want a chem bench too, but I don't think, yeah, I'm not even high enough level to make that. And I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have anything close to the resources to make it, so we're just going to hold on that for right now. I'm going to need a generator, so we can go ahead and learn that. And that also takes electronics, and I'm pretty sure we unlock the industrial grinder, which would be incredible, but, oh, that's a lot of resources, holy shit. So I think that grinder might be a back burner project. It might be something I work on, like, off camera, because that is a lot of grinding that I really don't think you guys are going to want to see. I mean, hell, I don't even want to see it, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Using the industrial grinder is a really, really good way of cranking out XP, and I feel like off camera, that's going to be an amazing way for me to reach these XP goals that I'm setting for myself. I mean, like at the beginning of this episode, I said I want to hit level 75 by next episode, and that's quite a milestone. I mean, it's a number to you guys, but if you've ever played Ark, then you know how hard it is to hit some of these higher levels, especially without having access to boosters and stuff regularly, because off camera, I'm not exploring or anything, I'm pretty much just setting up shop in one location until the next episode, and because of that, I don't have access to these XP boosters. So it really makes hitting some of these milestones difficult, especially because I don't even have the XP bumped up, I have it default. Now, something else that I can make for this platform saddle is the S+ Paraceratherium saddle platform, which basically gives the platform a bunch of snap points for, like, walls and ceilings and stuff. Now, normally I wouldn't use this, especially on, like, a raft, because you can customize them so much, but with a dino, I don't think this is a bad idea. I think this actually might be a really good investment for us. The problem is I don't think that I have the pearls for this, so I might have to wait until we get back over to the mainland and I can get access to pearls again, because, yeah, we are all out. Something about Gregor riding the wagon just feels right. You know? There are very few things in video games that feel right, but this is definitely one of them. There you go, buddy. Eat all those narco berries. You gotta stay knocked out. You're gonna be my friend. You know what I just realized is that we don't have a custom food yet, and I think this would be the perfect time to make one. Let's learn ourselves the cooking pot. we'll make ourselves a note, and I'm probably just going to use a type of berry to make this food, because berries are going to be so freaking plentiful that I don't think it's going to be a problem. Alright, cooking pot is crafting up. So if you guys have never done a custom food recipe before, it's actually really, really easy, and I would highly recommend it. Honestly, I would have recommended it sooner, but it kind of slipped my mind. I didn't even think of it till just now. So, if you place down the cooking pot, and you open it up, inside, if you place a note, you'll see an option pop up to make a recipe. Now, you want to make sure that you have a fuel source in here, and you want to put in the type of food that you want to make the recipe out of. So, in this case, I'm probably going to use, like, azole berries, because I don't ever use these for anything else, and I like the color of them, so we're just going to use them. Probably do something like 25 berries per piece of food. I think that's probably a pretty good ratio. If you have crafting skill leveled up, then this food item is going to be a lot better, but if you don't have crafting skill, like my character doesn't, then it's not going to be very good unless you use a lot of the item. So 25 is probably where I'd want to keep it at. And basically, you just light up the fire and you hit Make Recipe. And then once you see this menu, you can go through the different options to choose your food type, and you can make it look like whatever you want it to look like. So I'm probably just going to cycle through real quick and pretty it up some. So that there looks kind of tasty. I think we're just going to roll with that. I'm going to call this Bunna Bites. And we're just going to put in the description the food of the Bunna. And then we choose our food item to the right side, and however many is stacked up is how many it's going to use. So in this case, I put 25 in, which means that this recipe is going to use 25 of them. So then if we hit Make Recipe, it will put it in my inventory, and as you can see here, if we use 25 azole berries, it will make 1 piece of Bunna Bite, which will give 6.8 food, 2.5 health, and 2.5 stamina. So I'm going to remake this recipe one more time, because I want to make it with 100 azole berries this time, just to see how much of a difference it makes. I don't think that 25 is going to be quite enough, because 6.8 food is not a lot, and I kind of wanted to give more food than that. So we're going to try remaking this with 100 instead, and see if that is much better or not. So if we compare it this time, that gives 24.4 food, versus the 6.8 that the first one gave. So I would much rather make this recipe and just use more azole berries to break them down more, because this is going to be a higher yielding food. So I'm probably just going to pitch this first recipe, and I'm going to stick with this one instead. So whenever you want to make the recipe, you just put it inside of the cooking pot, you put in a fuel source with the ingredients to make it, and you light it up. As you can see, it is already cranking out the recipe for us, and that will give us 1 Bunna Bite. Look at that, guys! I'm going to put that recipe inside of the smithy for safekeeping, because once we get the Paraceratherium, we're probably going to start getting a lot of azole berries, and then we'll just break them all down into Bunna Bites and store them inside of our fridge. I wonder if there is any metal on top of this cliff up here with this castle. I might actually ride up with my Rexes real quick, just to see if there's anything up there worth harvesting, because I've still got a little bit of time to kill, waiting on this thing to tame, and I might as well try to use it productively. Good God, when it gets nighttime, it gets nighttime. I feel like I gotta turn the gamma back up again, because it is just getting so freaking dark. Oh, there's a rune up here! So that's kind of nice. I actually might take that. I don't feel like I'm going to be coming back to the swamp anytime soon, so I might as well just capitalize on these as I see them. Katrina, where'd you go, girl? Katrina? God damn it, Katrina. Did she, like, go off the fucking cliff in the ocean or something? I swear to God, Katrina. Alright, well, I have zero clue where the fuck she went, so I'm gonna have to hop on William up here and just try to find her real quick. After I get this rune, because I might as well. You know what? I might as well make a bunch of narcotics while I'm riding around, because it's gonna give me a lot of XP. All I can think is that she just flew off the cliff when she was trying to follow us up there. I have no idea where she's at. Did she go, like, underneath of the castle or something? What the fuck? There she is! Yep, that's exactly what she did. Katrina, goddammit! You were just hanging out underneath the castle. What have I told you about that? Huh? Knock it off! Well, from what I could see up there, there wasn't anything worth harvesting. There was just pretty much the rune to get, so Not really much sense of going back up there. I think we're just going to wait for this guy to tame, and hopefully we'll get an XP drop after he tames up.
5 minutes later.
Can we all just take a second and appreciate how amazing William is? I mean, think of all the shit that he has survived. All the berries that he's harvested. All the things that he's helped tame. The amount of miles that he's put on his little parasaur feet. Oh, we're at 99.4%, people. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. We shall name you Zanzibar, Zanzibar, Zebra, Bra-strap. Zanzibar, Zanzibar, Zebra, Bra-strap. Welcome to the caravan. Come here, buddy. I got a gift for you. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, you're a big boy, Zanzibar. Oh, let's get on top of you, buddy. Oh my god. This is incredible. You know what? He can kind of haul ass, too. This isn't too bad. Our very first order of business is going to be getting this XP booster over here, because I want to get as many levels on his health as I can. That way I can ensure that he is nice and protected. Alright, buddy. You get that booster. There we go. Okay. It actually leveled me up, too. So that's super nice. We hit level 67 with this, and I think I am going to put it in melee damage like I talked about. So let's do that. And then as for him, we're going to start pumping all of his points into health. I am basically just going to make him as tanky as humanly possible. So I think we're going to head back to the raft and sail back over to the mainland. And then once we're over there, I know a couple spawn locations for pearls. And if we can get those pearls, then we can start building on his saddle and make our little base that we can ride around with. Plus, I want to attach that wagon to him. But first things first, we got some shit that we got to take care of here. Oh, look at that. He just downed a 145 Sarco like it was freaking nothing. You! Baryonyx! Come here! You stand no chance! Look at that! I don't even need Direxes! Freaking Zanzibar, dude! He'll take care of it on his own. Alright, well, if we thought this raft was gonna be crammed before, you guys just wait! How the fuck are we gonna do this? Oh, we're gonna make this work. Don't come in the water with the cart, though, William. I need you to protect that cart. That cart is our entire base right now. Alright, so let's maybe whistle you two and put you on the lowest follow settings, just so that I can actually get you on the raft. And then we'll drive the Paraceratherium on here. Okay, Gregor, that should be good. Alright, Katrina, that should be good. Let's go with that. Gregor, why are you... buddy, I told you not to follow me! Alright, that might be okay. Maybe. I may or may not be able to drive this raft by the time I get everything on here, but we'll see. And time for the Paraceratherium. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I think we should be able just to park this guy, like, right on the corner, maybe? If it's not lagging out? Why is it, like, scooching me off? I just want to get on here. Oh, boy. Okay, it is not cooperating very well. I'm actually floating right now. I am floating in the air. And I don't know how to fix it. Huh? Okay. Are you on here, bud? I don't think he's on here. It's so hard. Oh my god, the camera. Nope, he is definitely not on here. Okay, we gotta figure something else out. Okay, I might be a genius. I'm not entirely sure yet. But we're gonna try attaching ramps right there. And then walking this guy on the ramps. And see if that will work. It may or may not. Let's find out. It does not work. Why does it not work? Let's try it again. You know what? I could probably swim across this with him. Maybe. Oh, what's attacking me? A shark? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Bad idea. Alright, so I think here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna leave the Paraceratherium here for a moment. I'm gonna sail these guys across, and then I'm gonna come back for them. So, Zanzibar, you stay on neutral, buddy. You just hang out here a second, okay? I won't be long, I promise. It's a short trek across. There is also an oil vein right here in the water, and I'm kind of really tempted to take that. We're gonna need a lot of oil for all these things we're about to craft, so I think it makes sense to capitalize on this while I have it. So otherwise, this can be kind of difficult to find. Alright, we made it across in one piece with part of the caravan. After I drop these guys off, I'm gonna go back over for Zanzibar, and then we should be good. I probably should readjust the gamma, too. I do apologize if the brightness of the video keeps changing, but, you know, Ark keeps changing its fucking day and night cycles, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Is that an alpha shark? What is that? That kinda looks like an alpha shark. Yep, that is most definitely an alpha shark. Alright, let's not tackle that thing. If I had the Rexes, I actually might have taken that on, because we probably could have killed it, but... Okay, Zanzibar. It's your turn, buddy. Get on here. Get on the raft. Can Paraceratheriums not go on rafts? Is that not a thing? Yeah, it is not letting me get on here. It will not let me bring him on the raft. So that means we are going to have to swim him across. Which is going to be horribly dangerous. And I am all of a sudden not confident in our abilities at all. Especially with that alpha shark right there. As for the raft, I'm going to leave it here, because, quite honestly, I don't think I'm going to need this anymore, at least not for the time being. So, I might just take my toilet. Alright, well, fuck it. Here goes nothing. I guess we're going to give this a try. I do not feel confident about this at all. Oh my god, no, please, no, shark? Shark, don't you fucking do it, shark! How much is he doing? 40? 40 health by 27 health? 27. Okay, we might make it. We should be okay. That's not that much damage. I think he has plenty of health that we should make it across just fine. I hope. Now, if we start getting stacked out by, like, other sharks or something, it might be a different story. Oh my god, I should not have done the fucking third-person camera. Oh my god. Bob and weave! Zanzibar, bob and weave! Bob and weave, buddy! Oh, please don't fucking do it! Please don't fucking do it! Why is there gotta be so much badness in the water? I think we're gonna be okay! I think! If I get stuck, then we might be fucked. Okay. Oh my god! Oh! I was squeezing my ass cheeks the entire time. Luckily, Zanzibar is a fucking beast! And he still had 4,200 health after all that. So just up the shore here, I'm pretty sure there's some pearls that can spawn at the bottom of a waterfall. If I'm not mistaken, I think we already harvested them once before. And if that's the case, we're going to harvest them again, because I need to start making things for on the platform. One of those things being the platform that attaches to this platform, that gives me those snap points. So if I'm not mistaken, I think the pearls might be in this water. Okay, yep, see, look at that! Pearls! Okay. So the third-person camera is actually really convenient right now, because otherwise I really can't see these things with the refraction of light on the water. And this kind of just lets me walk around and pick them up. I think that might be all of them. And I can confirm that we did not get many, but we might have got enough to make a few things. 156, okay. That's not too shabby. So we're going to learn this S+ Paraceratherium saddle platform. And I think that's probably the first thing that we're going to make. That way we can start to get some foundations and stuff, or walls I should say, snapped up on the platform. Which is going to be really nice for putting a base up there. So this guy should just snap right on here. Look at that! So it kind of just widens it all out. I'm thinking this might be like a 3x3, if I'm not mistaken. And that still puts me like perfectly inside of it. So I should just be able to snap walls around here now. Ultimately, I think I'd like to do glass walls, but I'm pretty sure I don't have the metal or the crystal for that right now. So I'll probably just do stone for the time being. That way at least I have some resemblance of a little bit of a base that I can bring along. Oh yeah, this is dope, guys. Look at this. Okay. I'm liking it. So this is a relatively safe spot for a moment. I might actually make some walls and start slapping them up, and then I can put down some of our crafting stations and stuff.
5 minutes later.
Alright, so if I come up on top of Zanzibar, I should be able to snap things around the perimeter of this. Yeah, look at that. So it's basically a 3x3. I just have to figure out where I want my door to be, and I'm thinking I'm going to put it on the right side, right here in the middle. So if I put the door right there, and then we'll put the walls surrounding that. And yet even more walls. And I think this should be all the walls that I need. Haha! Perfect. Now I'm just going to slap some ceilings on here, and that should be good.
5 minutes later.
Alright, and we got all the ceilings made as well, so this should be the base complete. And then we can actually start putting down the things inside of here, which means we finally get a fucking fabricator. It has been so long. So I'm thinking that the stuff inside of this wagon is probably going to be obsolete, because I'm going to have the base up inside of the Paraceratherium, plus I'm going to have the giant wagon that I'm about to attach to it. So I can probably destroy all of this stuff and then just place it in those two places instead, which I think makes a lot more sense. Alright, so let's figure out what we want the layout to look like up here. I'm thinking I'm probably going to put the fabricator in the back, so probably like right here against this corner. And I'm going to try my best to get it straight, but it is difficult to do on a platform because of the sway. Normally I would use ladders and stuff like that to straighten myself out, but in this case, I'm just gonna fucking wing it. And hopefully... Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so good! I'm so good at this game! So I'll probably just slap the refining forge, like, right here or something. So I think I'm gonna place a table right here, because I can put mortar and pestles on top of it, which I think would be really cool if this fucking Paraceratherium would stop swaying so much. There we go! Now in terms of the fridge, I'm gonna need electronics, which I should have the pearls to make that now, so let me go ahead and pull that. Honestly, I would be worried about some of the other resources, because I'm not entirely sure I have enough, but we'll see. Alright, do we have the stuff? Oh my god, we do. That is amazing. Okay, we've got all the electronics that we need for the generator, so now we can pull the stuff for it. And boom, baby. Look at that. We're also going to need one electrical outlet and probably just one vertical wire. That should be enough to power everything up here inside of this platform. So I think I'll probably put the generator right here beside the door. I think that's a decent spot for it. And then we can just snap this wire straight onto that guy, strap the electrical outlet above it. Just like that. And then if we add the gasoline that we have inside of the fabricator, that should power up our entire base. There we go. And with S+, I can actually just switch this to use electricity instead of gasoline. It might already be on that right now, actually. I think it actually is, because it still says powered. So we should be good. Okay, there we go. So now we should be able to pull all of our stuff into this fridge, like all that ridiculous amount of spoiled meat that we had down below. Look at that, 5,000. And that saved us a ton of trips up and down. We can also just pull all the berries that we gather from Zanzibar straight into the fridge, which would be kind of awesome. It means that feeding things and taming things is going to be a lot easier. So I'm just going to spend a moment cleaning out this smithy, that way we can place it up inside of Zanzibar as well, and I'll be right back.
2 hours later.
Alright, I think that should have been everything, finally. It's been a very long time transferring this stuff, but we should be good. So I'll pick that up. This wagon, I'm probably just going to leave blank for right now. Alright, and then this smithy, we can just place down right here. Just like that. And we actually have enough room up here that we can place down a crafting table or something too. Which I don't think we've even made yet. But we do have this Echo's Highland Homes crafting station, so we can put that down up here. And that should be it, guys. I think we've got our fully functioning base inside of Zanzibar. And oh my god, it is so welcome. Let me tell you. So the food situation is looking quite awesome, in case you guys were wondering. Check this out. Look at all that spoiled meat. Look at all those eggs. All that raw meat down here. The fucking carrots. Check out the carrots, guys. Also, our supply of crafting materials and all that is looking quite healthy as well. These Rexes have been gathering a ton of hide. Alright, so before we end off this episode, there is one more thing that we've got to do, and I think you all know what it is. We're going to whistle these guys to stop. We're going to pull Zanzibar ahead, and we're going to attach this giant wagon to him, so that we can finally see— oh god, is he weighed down? Oh god, he's weighed down. I didn't think about that. Well, you know what? Once we attach the wagon, it shouldn't really be an issue. Because I can just put the heavy stuff inside of the wagon, you know? I still think it'll all work out. So, let's open up our inventory. This one should place just like the other ones, where you click it and you press the play— oh my god! It is fucking adorable! What? Oh my god, I love it! It's got little lights. It's got little planters with plants in there. Oh my god! And can you just, like, hop in the back of it? Oh, this is amazing, guys. Maybe we'll just make this into our storage? Because if he's not able to move with all this shit inside of his inventory, then this might work out perfect, because we can just put it in a wagon and then he can pull the wagon. So, I mean, honestly, we wouldn't even be able to pull off this build without this mod pack in here. Because my whole idea of having a moving base with him would be completely null and void now that he's weighed down, but the wagons kind of make it possible. So, you know what? I am considering this a well-thought-out plan, even though I completely fucked up. So I think we're just going to place a crafting station down inside of that wagon for right now, just so that I can move out a lot of the heavy shit, because I want to see what this wagon looks like when we pull it around. I'm really curious.
5 minutes later.
Okay, here we go. Hitch Dino. Ha-ha! Very good. And then if we hit ride... okay. Oh my god. It's kind of hard to see because it's nighttime. But fucking look at this, guys. I love it. Haha. So honestly, the power move might be to put the fridge inside of the wagon, because then its weight won't add to the Paraceratherium's weight. But for right now, I think this will do just fine. So off camera, I'm probably going to work on refining this base and refining the wagon just a bit more to make things nice and clean. That way I'm sure that we can get around safely. I might also start growing plants on each side of him. That way he kind of has, like, turrets on the move. Or even attach him to the wagon. That way the wagon's protected. But that's all stuff that I'm going to do off camera because it's mostly boring and very time consuming. I don't see much of a need to put you guys through that, so we'll probably skip over most of it. I also fully intend on hitting level 75 off camera, which is going to take a lot of grinding, and it's going to be super, super boring. But it's what I want to do for this series, because as I mentioned before, I do want to try to end this in about 10 to 12 episodes, and in order to do that, I have to make sure I'm keeping myself on pace, as otherwise this series could drag on for a very long time. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, then please be sure to leave this video a like down below, subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you can stay up to date on all of my latest content, join the Discord for a community of like-minded woodland creatures, and please keep leaving me comments because they warm my little Bunna heart. A special thank you goes out to all of the Bunnas who support me on Patreon. You guys are amazing. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.